Hello, guys. I'm Julia.
Hi, I'm Hess, and welcome to another episode of
The
The Phone
Phone
Call.
Call.
So, Juliet, do you know the topic that we are going to be talking about today?
Yes, and it's going to be about online dating.
Yes! Have you been on online dating?
Well, yeah, I have. If I had to make the decision on my own, I would never.
Yes, we kind of peer pressured you into getting into online dating.
Yes.
Yes, and yes, it was a journey. We have already talked about it before, I feel like. Yes.
think.
Yeah, I will have that episode here so you can actually go and listen to it. But yes, I also have been getting into online dating these days.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah, I re-downloaded Tinder because Tinder is the only app that I'm not banned from.
What?
Yeah, because I have this habit of downloading dating apps
Okay.
and deleting them like 2 or 3 days after. So
Okay.
I think they kind of caught on to that action and this cycle. They were like, this is
but-
definitely a bot. So they just decided to ban me from them. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know if that's the case, but it is definitely like a probable case.
Yeah, okay, they're assuming that you're a bot, but they're using all the bots
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
world.
Yeah. It's
Crazy.
AI beating AI. You know what I mean? So, yes, I've been getting into dating. I've been talking to people, lack thereof. I'm trying to.
Okay, share
You know.
share it with us. I
And
would
yeah,
like to know.
the other day I decided, you know what? I'm gonna stop, starting the conversation with, "Hey, how are you?" I
No,
decided.
don't do like that. Of course, don't start with that. What is this?
I know, and that's what I've been doing this whole time, and that's why it's not working for me. So I was like, you know what? Let me try a pickup line.
Yeah, you should. Try, please.
I matched with this person named Min.
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 Okay.
And I was like, hey, Min is a cute name, but you
Okay.
know what's cuter? Being mine. I felt horrible. I was like, why did I say that? But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a risk. Then I did it. Then it did not back off. I think they just did ghosted me. They were like, oh god, who's this guy?
That is the thing about online dating.
Yeah. You kind of have to make a good first impression, but
Yeah, that's going to stick for the entire conversation.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: people ghost you even in real life.
Yes,
So
exactly.
online means nothing to them
no,
on that
absolutely.
case.
But then again, if you're gonna get ghosted, make it that way. Like you don't have a conversation, you don't feel the spark. Perfect. Go away.
Bye.
Yeah, I don't really feel anything if somebody ghosted me because I ghost so many people. Like
And
online
you
dating.
have the mutual understanding
Yes.
of the definition. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I don't have the energy for this conversation anymore. So bye. This post was posted to Am I the Asshole for 6 years ago.
Okay.
So it's a bit of an old one. Am I the asshole for getting mad at that my husband reopened some dating apps without consulting me? A little backstory. We are less than conventional couple. I've always been open to the idea of introducing a third person into our relationship, and so has he. It has nothing to do with trying to put a spark back into our marriage or anything like that. We are both 23, have been married for just under 3 years, and have been together for a total of 5 years. Sometime last year, when we had our last apartment, we started openly dating to see if we could find our wonderful third person. After a while, I found someone whom I dated for about 2 months, but we broke up because she couldn't continue the relationship. I stopped dating because I was a little hurt, but I let my husband continue the search alone. He eventually found someone, but after a couple of weeks of talking, things had to end because she wasn't completely truthful about certain things. That's as far as we got with bringing someone into our relationship. After that, things got rocky financially. We both became homeless and started living with my mother-in-law. She doesn't know about our openness, and I don't think she'd approve. Plus, we don't have the privacy needed for that type of relationship. So, we both agreed to stop the search until we could find a certain standard. We had also agreed to be open and honest through the whole process beforehand. Well, today, I woke up and I glanced over and noticed my husband texting on a platform I didn't recognize. When he saw I was awake, he shut it off. Eventually, I got into his phone and saw he had downloaded 3 dating apps. When I confronted him about it, he said he just had done it earlier this morning. At that point, it was around 11:30 a.m. and I had already been up for over an hour. So there was plenty of time for him to at least mention that he had downloaded the apps. He said he was sorry, but I feel like my trust was betrayed. The way he's acting about it makes me feel like I am overreacting. Before we talk, there's a bit of an update. I forgot to add that I've got these phones about few months ago, and we have had this issue. Sorry, we've never had an issue with trust. So both of our phones have each other's face recognition, and we share the same passcode. We are bad with numbers, so it's easier for both of us. I didn't snoop through his phone because I've always had permission to open and use any device he owns, just like he can do with mine. So I went through his phone. I wasn't doing it behind his back, and he was sitting right next to me and saw everything that I was doing and reading. Yeah, it's a bit of a rocky thing because they have this mutual understanding that they want to bring somebody into the relationship, but they also had this standard and this, what do you call it, like
Openness.
agreement
Yeah,
to
like,
not do it right now in this time of period.
yeah.
You know, so it's cheating in a way, you know.
Like it depends from person to person when it comes to that opinion. But now someone would actually comment on this saying, if you guys already have this trust and being open-minded and everything, but like what's there to be hurt on? Obviously that's the most common thing which will come up after reading this whole thing, understanding. But yes, obviously, like since they have the shared passwords and everything, like they agreed, right? Because they had to go to their mom's place, and obviously the moms or fathers in that generation, they would never understand this kind of things. But it's not even rocket science, because back in the day, in the ancient times, the freaking king had like 24 or 100 wives. What do you call that? You say that it doesn't happen. So in this case, leaving that aside, I believe like it's not just dating, any relationship. When they hit like rock bottom, whatever that you agreed on is no longer going to be there. And I think they should have talked about that.
But then again, I mean, yeah, I understand what you're saying. But then again, they had that agreement, right? The least he could do is to just be like, hey, I'm downloading these apps. I just want to,
He should have mentioned it.
Because technically, it wouldn't have been cheating because she already knows that he's exploring other people.
Yeah.
So is she. So
She's hurt.
Yeah, exactly. Because,
She's hurt.
Yeah.
She's not taking it as cheating either. She's just hurt the fact that this man, like the man that you agreed this whole thing about, didn't inform.
Yeah, it's such a simple little thing, just to be like, hey, I'm gonna download these apps. I feel like being adventurous. I'm feeling like, we can just spark up something with somebody. I miss that. You can just start the conversation and do it.
A lot of words that you can say. I mean, like, I feel like if I don't know whether this is the girl or haven't mentioned who it is, right?
They have not mentioned the genders or anything, but I'm assuming it's a heterosexual couple.
Yeah, so in that case, let's assume, if she did something like that even after being agreed on, wonder how that other partner would feel.
Yeah.
This is just a matter of like informing each
Yeah.
other. It's not even trust, because they are really open-minded in that case.
Exactly.
You can't also say it's cheating, but like in the middle,
Yeah.
that's a thing. So maybe inform, if you guys are being so transparent about everything, why not say this? And it wouldn't take even a second of your time in your
Yeah.
life to literally say this.
Because like, if he was actually cheating, then I understand. If this was like a normal,
True.
like, I don't want to say normal, but like a conventional marriage, then I would understand why he's being, secretive. But you are like literally in an open relationship. There's no reason to hide this. But
Exactly.
yeah, there's a comment. So basically they're saying OP is not the asshole and not overreacting. There is no legitimate reason for him to leave that one, let alone 3 dating apps. If he immediately shut it off when you saw it, it's very likely that he's either actively cheating on you or he's telling the truth and just downloaded them. And in which case, he's attempting to cheat.
Yeah, planning to.
And another person says, not the asshole, open relationship requires constant communication. That's what we are trying to also say. Like, he could have just been like, hey, I miss back in the day when we used to just talk to the people. I miss it. Let's just do it again. I know it's not the best situation right now, but hey.
It wouldn't hurt to say it. And you cutting down the communication, you have like thousands of assumptions coming up. Like, okay, even if you were not cheating or cheating, like all the things will be pointed at you just because you cut out that little bit of communication, which should have done very easily. It's not like, you're going to collapse with your life just because, you don't say this, right? So right now it's collapsing because like you forgot to mention, not forgot, you didn't say it when you were out there talking like with your normal routine. You didn't. So which will be coming into like more assumptions. So figure it out, dude. Okay, so my one is, it was a question and it was, what are your online dating horrors? So I have like 2 stories, but I'm just going to read one story for now in this comment. It's not very big, but it's okay. Let's start it. This was like about 6 months ago, kind of new. So yeah, what are your online dating horror stories? When I was 22, I was dating. I engaged in risky behavior. I had been speaking to a guy who was a truck driver for about 4 months before we met up for dinner. Things went amazing at dinner, and I invited him up to my apartment. Judge me if you want about sleeping with someone on the first date, but we were both adults. Everything was great. We watched part of a movie, started to fool around, started to have consensual fun time. Long story short, something went very wrong in the course of our intimacy. He tried to use the back door, and I repeatedly told him no. He eventually helped me down and did it anyways. Left immediately after. I should have reported him, but I was so grateful just to be alive. That was the last time I used online dating.
She was just raped.
Literally. So you're saying judge all you want regarding, this is why they say not to sleep with someone on the first date. This is my opinion.
I mean, here's the thing. It's not about sleeping with somebody. At the end, they're adults, like she said. It's fine. Do whatever you want. But like, she said no. And that man did regardless.
Exactly.
I mean, there are some good people, obviously. Not everybody's like this. But, people are just horrible.
I would be scared. I mean, I'm the type of person, after dinner, I'll be like, okay, bye. See you again for the second date? No, okay. Bye. So I would be that type of person. So obviously she is a risk taker in this case. But who knows? Did she know everything was great, right? Who knew that this bugger was going to use a back door like that and then just, not listen? And then he went like that. So
he did it anyways. I'm like,
yeah.
honestly, I know this is like a bad thing to say, but like if I were her, I would shit on the penis.
Oh God.
I would try to diarrhea my way through. I would be like,
Trust me, that doesn't work, I think.
I know.
Because you're scared, your
exactly.
internal organs will be shut off.
I know. I mean, like, that's like the best case scenario, but like, I'm so sorry for that girl.
Yeah, so like this is the horror. I think, imagine, this is just one girl who had this kind of horror. And I was like thinking, damn, how many people are out there who's actually, she's traumatized because she never, after that she's saying that she never wanted to use online dating. So just because of one experience, you're like haunted for the entire life.
I mean, if they say no, just don't continue. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, like no is a complete sentence, like we always say. God.
And plus, like, this, I mean, he's not the only man in the world and she's not the only girl. So
again, it goes to communication.
Exactly.
Right before you do it. Hey, are you into butt stuff?
Yeah.
That's all you have to say.
Just ask.
If they say no, perfect.
It would have been way more romantic. It would have ended up in a good way.
Yeah.
Like not becoming a sicko, obviously.
Yeah.
Of not listening to the girl and everything. It really shows that what kind of person you are in that way. But if you really wanted to work out and everything was amazing, should have just maybe communicated, and you know, who knows, you would have got something better.
Yeah, she would have been like, I like to actually use double-sided dildos.
Whatever it is, better. Okay, better things. And in this case, this is like the worst nightmare for a person.
Because it's not like they met at a bar or anything like that.
No.
They were able to like chat through their phone, be like, hey, back door? That's all he should have done.
Yeah.
Then if she was like, hell no, okay, perfect.
Like,
go to another
it is
one.
normal, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to intimacy, that you have these kind of things which is happening. Why not ask?
Yeah, and some people really want to do butt stuff. So
Yeah, so just ask.
especially religious people. Did you know that? Yeah, people who are like, I don't want to sin or I want to wait for marriage, they always do backdoor stuff. They are like, yeah, that's not actual sex, so we can actually do it like that. Yeah, I've heard so many nightmare weird stories. Yeah.
Oh God. Very religious of you to come up with that concept if you're saying that, but I don't know how that works even right now. I'm just thinking, I'm like, okay, we were talking about online dating and then
Backdoor?
really? How? But okay. But
Oh God! I mean, again, I know we are laughing a lot, but like what she went through is real.
yeah,
I'm
on
so
a
sorry.
serious note.
Girl, you should have reported him.
Seriously, even I was like thinking, maybe, okay, yes, you're glad to be alive and you don't want any more trouble from this guy. So which is understandable, but it's your life again. You're celebrating that you're happy to be alive, but imagine these kind of people, they like him doing that and just leaving shows that maybe he must have done this to other people as well, because no sorry, nothing, and just voila.
Maybe I'm remembering wrong, but they did go to a bar first, right? Then they went to the house?
Not bar, they went for dinner.
Okay, dinner.
Yeah, and it was very nice.
Yeah. Okay, so she did test the waters before, she invited him. So I think she did everything properly. She talked to this guy, she went to a public place with them, she tested the waters. Obviously, she had no way to find out that he was a creep.
Yeah.
Who like butt stuff. I mean, there's nothing wrong with like butt stuff. I'm not saying that, but yeah.
Yeah, that was the point. Like when I was searching for this, I was just like reading. Oh, must be boring. Back to. Oh my God. Oh, I'm definitely going to say this. This is good to make any person aware of the situations.
Yeah.
So maybe not the first date. We don't know, but we get creeps after staying with that one
Yeah.
person after like 10 years or many years.
But
So
then,
we never know.
like I understand what you're trying to say, but same time, people don't use dating apps to find their long-term partner sometimes. They just use it for consensual relationships.
True.
And that's what she did as well, I feel like. I don't think anything that she did is wrong, particularly.
Yeah, she didn't expect this from a nice guy.
Exactly.
That's the
Nice guys. Ah.
Nice guy. Online dating.
Anyways, should we go to our next story?
Yep.
Okay. So, this was also posted to Am I the Asshole for 6 years, about 6 years ago. So, and for some context, they are all women.
Okay.
So, everybody in this story are women.
Women. Okay.
So, would I be the asshole if I told my friend that her wife is on a dating app? I was really good friends with my friends when I was a senior in high school. She's a few years older than me and had been dating her girlfriend for about a year at least, if not longer. I did both their makeup for their wedding and I was a bridesmaid. I absolutely loved them. A few months ago, they announced they were moving out of states. Plans stalled for a while because of their work situation, but it's happening soon. Here's the problem. I found my friend's wife on Bumble, a dating app. She didn't have anything in her bio, but she did update her pictures recently. So I know she's been active on this account. We hung out at Pride and I saw a selfie that she took there. I don't know if they have an open relationship or anything. For all I know, they could. It wouldn't be out of character for them in my opinion, but they would have definitely talked about it 100%. They are very open on Facebook about their queer life and the struggles they have faced from their families. Hooray for living in the South. So what do I do? We aren't so close anymore, so I don't know if it would be weird or not, but I'd feel awful if she uprooted her life and something happened after they move. I think I'll talk myself into telling her, but I just want to check, would I be the asshole? What would you do?
Okay, first of all, being a great friend and everything, that's nice. Yet, I don't think you should go, that person should go and say it until they say it something.
I don't know, because if for example, right, like if you saw my partner on a dating app and you didn't tell it to me, I would feel really betrayed.
Okay, no, what I understood, telling was something else, but in this case, it's like she really wants to know what the hell is going on. So that's why I felt like she's trying to just go in, without something. But being concerned is something else. So I don't know how the dynamic works over there. Like being concerned to your friend and then saying, hey, I saw you in, that is different. But right now, from what I heard from the tone, I just feel that there isn't a problem, I guess. And she just, want to say it. And now she's also thinking that she would be the asshole. But how would you be the asshole for just saying something? Or are you having something else in your mind?
No, I think what she's saying is that, would I be the asshole if I go and confront this to my friend, obviously, about her wife being on a dating app? Because just in case they actually do know about them, maybe they also have an open relationship.
Yeah, could be.
Maybe that's why she's wondering, will I be the asshole if I cause this drama into their family? That's also something that she's worried about, I feel like. But in my opinion, I do think she should talk to the friend.
Yeah. The thing is, if you want to say something and both are friends, say it to both in front of them.
Of course.
Because if you just say it to one person, from the other person, you're going to be the asshole.
Yeah.
You're friends with
That's
both,
true.
right?
Yeah, that's true.
That's a solution. Okay?
But I do understand why she's also worried, because most of the time when you do bring up something like that, that big of a conversation, it's like very likely that you're going to lose the friendship.
Yeah.
That's why I think she was worried.
That's the same thing that happened to me.
So, because something similar happened, basically, can you remember Bonnie Blue?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, this woman, she's pregnant.
Oh, okay.
And her husband was apparently on Bonnie Blue's documentary where she had sex with 1,000 men. And her friends apparently told her to go and check this documentary out without telling her that her husband is in this thing.
Okay.
And she was feeling this weird, like feeling.
Yeah, she's pregnant too,
Exactly.
right?
But then another friend just was like directly, hey, your husband is in this thing. We can clearly see it because his tattoo is very prominent to him. Even though he was wearing a balaclava.
Okay.
Like you can clearly see it's this guy.
It's him.
Exactly. And I don't remember how the story ended, but I think she was also worried that her friendship was going to end. Because that she revealed this kind of a prominent, like, what do you call it? Like news to this woman who is extremely pregnant. So, I mean, yeah, I completely understand why she's feeling this way.
Yeah.
But then again, I do think you kind of have to reveal.
Yeah, you have to, whatever, now, this is my motto that I've come up. If you have to say something, if you have to break the news to someone, and you did the right thing, you feel like it's not to break someone, it's already broken.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, it's already broken. If you have to break something about cheating or something which is not right, it's already broken. You shouldn't take that on the friend who's telling this.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Exactly.
Yes.
So you might have issues, you might have all the search of emotions heating up at that time. Obviously you're going to be hurt, but it's not on the friend. The friend, she's going to feel like, okay, just because she's saying this, she's going to lose the friendship. She didn't do this.
No.
She's just informing you as a courtesy of being a good human being, not even a friend, doing the right thing.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
Just don't shoot the messenger.
Really?
Anyway, but
Yeah.
I do have a mini update to this story. So I texted her. They are in an open-ish relationship.
Oh.
So she knows her wife on Bumble and Tinder, and nothing has happened.
Okay.
So basically,
That's
it's a happy story at the end.
Yeah.
So she just made sure that the friendship is okay, and the relationship's also okay.
Like when you're in a trio or a group of
Yeah.
people, you take care of each other like a
Absolutely.
family. So that's what's happening. And you thinking, okay, my friendship is going to be over, that's going to hurt you. But for saying the right thing, you don't have to. That's what I feel. If people are meant to be in your life, they will stay in your
Absolutely.
life. If not, they will just go. Just because you did the right thing, it's going to be sad, but it's okay. You have to. That's it.
Yeah. If they can't handle the truth, then the door is that way. So,
Bye. Go.
anyways, should we go to our next story?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Am I overreacting? So, this girl I met on Hinge just pulled this off.
Okay.
So, let's see. So, I, 21M, have been texting this girl I met on Hinge, 19F. I've been texting for almost 1.5 months now. She said she didn't want a relationship and that she felt that she would waste my time. I was a bit hesitant because I actually did like her a bit, but we hadn't gone on a date. So I wished her all the best and stopped texting for a few days. She started sending me reels and good morning messages, so I play along and be her online friend, I guess. But anyways, to get back on these texts that happened today, she has her exams going on until 12th August. And I was honestly just checking in and asking how her preparations were going. After that, I thought I'd fooled around a bit and texted her asking what her screen time is. Since any reel I scroll down to, I see she's liked it. So I made fun of having almost 4 hours of screen time just to mess around with her. I think that stuck a nerve or something because she just started going on about how I don't have any manners. How am I supposed to know she's stressing out or whatnot? I mean, if my texts were that triggering, she could have just opened it later, right? I feel like she just needed another reason to stop talking to me. Am I overreacting?
I am just kind of lost with my thoughts in this one.
And there was a comment.
Okay.
Brother, has a grown ass man, I'ma give you advice man to man. I don't care how much you think you like a girl or anybody for that matter. If they say they don't want a relationship, walk away. Especially people on dating apps that pull that shit. Walk away. They are not worth the headache nor the heartbreak. Do something better with your time and effort.
Yeah, because like she said she doesn't want a relationship, but then she made the effort to text him.
And she's in the dating app, online dating app, so which kind of gives a signal that you're about to do something at least, right?
I mean, again, being on a dating app doesn't mean that she wants to date or anything. You can just like looking for connections, networking or something like that.
True.
That's fine. But like she keeps giving him the no, but then she also wants to keep him in the reach.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the problem here.
Exactly.
And then she's playing the victim when he like reciprocates that. Like replying to the comments or stuff like that.
When he tries to be just like her, it's a big no-no.
Yeah, exactly. So he's like, okay, boundaries. I'm sorry, that's not how that works.
So I don't think he's overreacting.
I don't think so either. It's just a weird situation to be in. If I were him, I would just like block her.
I mean, people are out there ghosting people who they are talking to, meeting.
People can't even handle a pickup line nowadays.
Exactly. Sorry. But in this case, I was just like thinking, this is how small, like when it comes to dating apps, the problem could be. But yeah, if it meant to be, if someone mentions from the very first thing that they don't want anything to do with you or anything, I also feel that they are also saying it. But in this case, it was like nothing, because the girl who said that was the one who actually initiated everything. And so you're not obviously overreacting in this case, but if you are searching for something serious, there are plenty of fish in the sea.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, nowadays it's really difficult to find somebody
because there's too much of fish in the sea.
Yeah, everybody's single. That's also bad.
Yeah. Or even if they are not, if you're in a relationship, you will be, the whole couple will be in a relationship with someone else.
Yeah.
So people are being taken. That's the problem.
Taken people are being taken.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not just two anymore. If the two decides...
It's a group assignment.
Yes. It's a group assignment in this case. Yeah, the world is...
I mean, that's also fine. Come on. Everybody can have an orgy if they want to have an orgy. But yeah.
It depends.
Yes.
How they wanted to. Mm-hmm. But yeah, she really did pull it off by saying that.
Yeah. That's not worth the headache. Just block her. Cut her out of life. Just... Nah.
Yeah, not worth your time. Literally.
Exactly.
So, anyways, this is it I have to tell about this guy.
Yeah.
The next story.
Okay. This was also posted on my asshole 6 years ago. So I keep finding stories that are very old for some reason. But anyways. Am I the asshole for slowly ghosting a girl from a dating app after seeing her at her workplace?
Mm-hmm.
A bit of a confession here, but every time I match with or find someone interesting on a dating app, I try to find them on Facebook, since they are often connected, to see if the pictures they post there match on what's on the app. Whether they look like they are the same weight category, I'm average and I prefer people on my weight range, or to check for any deal breakers like what they post or if they are secretly in a relationship. You'd be surprised how many cheaters I have found. Anyways, I saw this girl who seemed super cool and was into music and film, just like I am, and we were chatting for a bit and getting along great. She looked quite slim in her photos, and her most recent photo on Facebook she posted 2 days ago looked the same. The app mentioned where she worked, some cafe, and since I was in town anyway, I figured fuck it, I might just go in there out of curiosity. Maybe I talk to her while pretending I'm surprised to see her. I do go to that cafe fairly often, but I've never seen her before. I know this is a bit of a stalkerish behavior, but I am aware it's not the best behavior. So when I saw her today, she was pretty big. Her photos on the app and Facebook painted a completely different picture. I'm sorry if I sound rude, but she had a triple chin, which is absolutely nowhere in her pictures. And it really put me off. We'd been getting along great in chat, but her physical appearance threw me off, and I feel a bit bamboozled. So now I keep putting off our first date and have been replying less and less. So am I the asshole for ghosting her after going out of my way to see her at her workplace? You can go ahead and lampoon me for my stalkerish behavior. It's not something I'm proud of. Before we get into, I have some comments. Yes, you are the asshole. Just be straight and tell her that you are not interested. Stop wasting her time and yours. Leave out the creepy visit to her job. So I'm gonna stop you right there and say, you basically stalked that girl. Yes, I mean, what the? Just say you're not interested and that's all.
Okay, fine. In this world, you do have to do some research, some time to figure out so that you will not end up hurting yourself or another person. Let's assume that you don't want to hurt the other person. So you don't want to basically be catfished?
Yes, exactly that.
That's the word, right? Yeah, I know it. I felt like an old grandma, sorry.
It's a pretty basic word.
Okay, sorry. I felt like I didn't know it before. Anyways, catfish. So it does not mean because of that you are able to stalk. Okay, you already did check the Facebook and stuff.
Yeah,
but
I think that should have been the point that he should have stopped.
Yeah, okay. That's the part. But you went to the workplace as well and you kind of saw something. Just a reminder, you're not going to be looking flawless for the rest of your life.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking? What if she's a twin and the twin is the one who's working there?
Could be.
Because at the end, can I just say, for the fact that she was able to pull off like not having like body weight like on her pictures, so she must be like a phenomenal person at Photoshop.
Yeah,
if
seriously.
She's actually that, come on girl, you can definitely earn something on Fiverr. Like
or Upwork.
Yeah, definitely. Like you need to quit that job at the cafe and go work in a freelancing.
You got someone to come after you.
Exactly.
In this case, but the only thing that I don't like about that guy, okay, he did everything and he has this thing about the physical appearance. You're an asshole in that case.
I mean, it's okay to have like standards, right? Like it's okay to be like, hey, I'm into this kind of person, I'm into like a short, or I'm kind into a tall person. It's okay. Like I understand that, but I mean, like, what's
Yeah.
like, fat shaming people? That's not a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to be looking great like that for the rest of
Exactly.
your life.
Yeah.
But in this tone, it's like you're setting up, it's not about
Yeah.
standards anymore. You're just literally shaming the person, which is not nice. And if you really, okay, you decided,
Yeah.
okay, which is nice, very straightforward, but it's only to yourself.
Yeah.
You didn't inform that girl.
Yeah. Also, like, he's been saying that they had like this really good connection, they have been getting great along, and all that. And as soon as he saw that person, you know, with some body weight, they were like, okay, no, I don't want this connection anymore.
So it's just the looks for you.
So
You don't give a shit
exactly.
about whatever that you had a good deal with, like,
Yeah.
talking to a nice person. No, you don't give a shit. So as long as it's a fucking hooker, which looks nice, you're are you willing to accept? Oh no, now you have standards. I'm bashing you here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he should be bashed because he's a stalker. But
So
yeah.
yeah, like,
Uh,
where are you, mate? That's
But
the
then
only
again,
thing.
I'm glad that he didn't even give that girl the try because I know for a fact this man will cheat on her if they
It's
ever get into a relationship.
Exactly. I'm
So
glad that girl was saved from an
yes,
idiot like this.
100%.
Yeah. So,
So
team girl. Not
yeah,
this guy.
and girl, maybe if you are like watching this video, look into actually being on Upwork or Fiverr.
Seriously, you will be
You can be
richer.
exactly like Kardashians will like kill to have you in the editing team.
Yeah.
Like whenever they need to get that buttocks out, you are the person to go. Whenever they need to put that buttocks back in, you are the girl. I mean, come on. This is
Yeah.
like
Your
a
skills.
exactly.
Make it work for you in a good
Again.
way. Seriously. Either way, you are so good that you got this creepy guy, idiot,
Yeah.
actually, to come
But then
after
again,
you.
isn't it like so sad that you even have to like, I don't know, maybe she didn't even like edit her pictures. Maybe he's like completely seeing somebody else,
Could be. Yeah.
we don't know that. But the fact that you have to like be skinny to even like be on these apps, that's very
Yeah.
sad. I mean, when I go to these apps, I feel horrible after I come back because like everybody looks like a supermodel, and like you don't meet that expectation with society. I feel like horrible.
That's what I hate about when I was on Tinder. I hated it.
Yeah, everybody has the abs and everybody has this, like the model physique.
Yeah, and then when an actual normal person go into these kind of dating apps, they feel full of shit because they feel like they're not up to their standards. Honestly, I felt like that when I was in the dating app. And I didn't even want to upload any pictures. And you know what? I still got a creep.
Yeah, that's the worst part. Yeah, you still got a crave.
That's the thing. So I mean, if it's a good time in your life, you will attract someone good. But sometimes even if you feel like, oh, okay, it's not working for me, it's not a good time for me, maybe it is a good time for you because you just avoided, or like you just prevented a creep coming into your life.
Yes.
Like from the first story that I said and all the stuff that he said, like with all the stories, that's the thing. You sometimes like you have the urge to get a good partner, and if it doesn't work, do not take that as a hint. Keep on trying. There are assholes walking on this earth anyways.
Yeah, everybody has an asshole and they are an asshole too.
So do not give up.
Yeah.
Do not give up. So, okay, I'm going to read the last story. Now, this is under the same thing. What are your online dating horrors? And this someone have commented on it.
Okay.
I was away from home for a couple of nights, so loaded up Tinder for entertainment fun. Matched with this attractive woman with a lovely bio and a master's degree. Exchanged numbers prior to meeting. Mistakenly.
Oh, how?
How? I also want to know how. Anyways, continuing. When we met, there were a few issues. Mainly, she had a girlfriend, but a few physical icks. Smelly breath, hairy legs, not for me. After walking for a while, I needed the toilet and she seemed pleasant enough, so went back to hers. Her place was really rough, but we kept chatting and learned about her tragic life. Eventually, she wanted to take things further, so I went as far as giving her a kiss, the worst ever, and very quickly excused myself. The next few days, I received a barrage of messages, memes, and news articles. I sent two honest but kind rejection messages, but she continued to message, even saying she would move to my hometown for me. I blocked her across all platforms. Then, several months later, I get creepy romantic WhatsApp messages from an unknown number with her initial and a text asking why I was running away after blocking again. This was a woman I met once and I knew for 3 days total.
Can I just ask, is the OP a man or a woman?
A man.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah, so can you see, it's not just the men who are creepy, there is also creepy women out there.
I mean, I feel like she has already like difficult living conditions.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the problem that she was facing more than being creepy or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was just having mental maybe issues as well.
Yeah,
Because-
I felt
yeah.
that she's very intelligent and stuff and everything. And
I mean, intelligent people.
yeah,
All that studying is gonna fuck you up one day. So
probably that got to be the issue. But I also feel that, okay, she seemed to be maybe a nice person, but if you come across too strong like that, of saying, I would move for you,
Yeah.
that shows, like,
too much, babes, too much.
yeah, you don't have to move for someone else. You should, you two have to decide to move together. So, like that. You shouldn't do what other people want. Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
So, when you actually put that message, people think that, okay, you're the type of person who would do anything
Yeah.
and everything.
You sound desperate at that point.
Yeah, desperate. That's the word. Yes.
Yeah. When you become like too clingy, especially knowing somebody that newly, of
Yeah.
course people are going to be like creeped out because like, who the hell are you?
Yeah, I mean, there are levels. It's not that you have to accept the social levels, the norms of
Yeah.
how it should be done. Sometimes you completely do the opposite or in a complete time frame, as I'm saying. But yeah, if you come out like this, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely like she maybe had like attachment issues. Maybe she has like problems with the past relationships. I
Yeah.
mean, she's already dating somebody else, I believe, right?
Yeah, I think so.
She's dating another girl, so I'm not sure what's happening there.
So yeah, obviously it is like uncertain vibes going on.
Yeah, we don't know her story, so we
Yeah.
can't even make that many comments.
This
but
is
yeah.
this is what the man actually kind of said it, but yeah, these kind of things happens in online dating and stuff, and you need to be prepared. You need to
Yeah.
have a freaking agreement with yourself.
Good rule of thumb: never share your phone numbers with people.
On the first thing.
Yeah. Before you meet, maybe don't do that. Obviously, maybe give you Instagram. Maybe.
Yeah.
Even that, I would be like,
No, you have the dating app
Yeah.
to message, right?
That's for a
Use
reason.
that.
Exactly.
Only that for a certain while, I guess.
yeah.
So,
Like,
yeah, and imagine for people who are like desperate like that, yes, you might not be crazy or anything or creepy, but you're desperate for true love and everything. And if you come out like this to the wrong person is definitely going to take advantage
Oh,
of
for
you.
sure.
So do not let that happen.
yeah.
To anyone, I mean. Your heart might be in a good place. You might be a good person, but no.
Yeah, they don't care about that.
No. They really care about how desperate you are, and they are going to use that for their advantage.
Yes,
So hell no.
unfortunately, that is how the world is made.
So online dating really makes that 100 times worse.
Yes.
So that's it for my story.
Anyways, well, I guess that brings the end of this episode. So, yeah,
Online dating it is.
It sucks, but then again, it's kind of the options that we have right now. It's either that or nightclubs, and I don't go to nightclubs, so
Yeah, I mean, both actually. There are stories from both sides. If you meet someone in person, there can be a horror story, there can be a good story. Online dating is the same.
yeah, not all of us are Dua Lipa.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you not see that she's in a relationship with somebody and they were both reading the same book and that's how they bonded?
That's fate.
Yeah, exactly. We can't all have that meet cute, unfortunately. So, anyways, well, bye. Anyways, well, if you like this video, give it a like and subscribe to our channel and follow us on Spotify as well because it's helped us out
Yeah.
a lot.
Yes. And the other thing, if you guys have any online dating stories, personal ones, do share it. It doesn't have to be always Reddit. Share it with us, please.
Yes, let us know in our comment section.
Yes, please.
Also, be nice to me.
Okay, guys.
Bye.